2022-23 has been another year of growth for VONNE as the team has expanded and projects have become well established, gaining support as partners and participants. The financial year saw further growth of overall income of 74% and expenditure at 86%, due in part to project development funding around our climate emergency and health and wellbeing work.
Our members are at the heart of what we do. You give us the collective voice to represent the sector regionally and nationally. This year, we brought members' voices into our work through our member and stakeholder surveys. Thank you to everybody who took the time to fill the surveys in. We got really useful feedback on what we were doing well, but also areas we could improve. And we've used your feedback to help shape our work, including the development of our new website.
We keep North East VCSE organisations informed about key messages through our social media channels and a number of regular e-bulletins, including VONNE News, VONNE Jobs, Fine and our health and wellbeing bulletins.
VONNE continued in our role as regional local lead for the VCS Emergencies Partnership project, which shares local intelligence with regional and national structures to inform emergency responses and influence policy decisions. This year, we disseminated key messages relating to the cost of living crisis and support for Ukraine to inform the mobilisation of regional support.
The UK Shared Prosperity Fund launched in April 2022, and in the 12 months that followed, VONNE shared key intelligence and information with the sector and built strong relationships with the lead authorities for the fund in the region. We enabled engagement and consultation with the sector through our networks and specific events.
In the North Eastern Cumbria Funders Network, we focused on EDI and grant-making practice, reflected on findings from third sector trends research, the impact of the cost of living crisis on sector organisations and the people and communities they serve.
In 2022, we launched the North East VCSE Policy Forum, working in partnership with IPPR North and funded by the Millfield House Foundation. The Policy Forum provides a vehicle to ensure a unified sector voice to policymakers at a local, regional and national level by responding to emerging policies and legislation and engaging in the development of regional policies and strategies. We also continue to be members of the North East Child Poverty Commission, demanding urgent action to address child poverty in the region. We support other networks of North East local infrastructure organisations, and we also facilitated the North East Building Better Opportunities Network.
The Digital Pathfinders programme aims to encourage digital adoption across sectors. This year we held workshops on a variety of topics including digital fundraising, cybersecurity, data and many more.
In 2022, VONNE and our partners, including the VONNE Climate Action Alliance, secured funding to launch the next stage of Going Green Together, thanks to the National Lottery Community Fund and County Durham Community Foundation. We're delivering 3 new programmes called Think Green Together, Become Green Together and Act Green Together. These provide different levels of environmental support to a wide range of VCSE organisations across the North East and Cumbria. We've been engaging participants into these strands over the past year and have been learning about their needs and environmental journeys so that we can better support our sector towards net zero.
VONNE's health and wellbeing work is carried out across a regional footprint to match the footprint of our integrated care system, which covers the North East and North Cumbria. Our work centres on the integration of the voluntary sector within health and wellbeing landscapes and ensuring that there's strategic representation at all levels across the system to make sure that the voice of the voluntary sector is heard to help direct the health and wellbeing of our population. We also work to support investment into the region. We've been involved in bids that are bringing in over the next 7 years £16.5 million into the North East and North Cumbria, and each of the bids that we partner with, and we ensure that they have a focus on the voluntary sector and voluntary sector input, and that is paid for at every level.
Since July 2022, VONNE have hosted a post of VCSE Health and Wellbeing Research Partnerships Coordinator, funded by a partnership with the Creating Connections Network. In this coordinator role, I am providing support to facilitate improved relationships between the VCSE and research sectors, and to strengthen VCSE understanding and ability to direct research that supports improved outcomes for communities.
The VCSE Partnership Programme includes various networks and forums. The structures vary across the programme and their membership is unique to their aim. These subgroups are exclusive to the VCSE sector and allow participants to actively connect with other VCSE sector colleagues from across the North East and North Cumbria to focus on key areas of policy and strategy.
So the voluntary sector plays a key role in tackling health inequalities in the North East, and VONNE during 2022 secured £300,000 of funding from the ICB as part of their Healthier and Fairer Health Inequalities programme. VONNE was also host to the regional lead role for the Thriving Communities Social Prescribing programme, funded by the National Academy of Social Prescribing. Through that work, we brought together over 170 BCS leaders to share learning and build partnerships with and for communities.
Thank you to all of our members, our partners and stakeholders for your engagement over the last year. As a regional organisation, your input is so important to enable us to engage and deliver the work that you want and need, and to support and strengthen our sector. Thank you.